2013 saw both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One released, along with the most successful game launch of all time, Grand Theft Auto 5.
You're back in the game? I guess.
Yes! Woo! Welcome back, man!
But 2014 has started, and looking forward, the year is jam-packed with promising game releases. I've whittled them down to a top 10 list of the most exciting ones we know about so far. Let's kick things off with Watch Dogs.
I'm about to open your world.
You got me in.
This game blew everyone away at E3 2012 and has continued to impress since. It promises breathtaking visuals in an enormous game world, an engaging story with interesting characters, and revolutionary gameplay. Taking control of a vigilante super hacker and causing chaos in Chicago should be fantastic.
In this city, no one can hide from me. No one.
We're sorry. You have reached the number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
80s-centric 2D top-down action Hotline Miami was one of the strangest and most deliriously ultra-violent games of 2012. But it was also thought-provoking, puzzling, challenging, and uniquely original. The sequel, Wrong Number, is being released this year, and here's hoping it lives up to the first one.
You have reached wrong number.
That's 2 out of 3.
The most exciting PlayStation 4 exclusive of last year's E3 was Infamous Second Son. This game looks stunningly gorgeous. Set in Seattle with a new protagonist, I look forward to returning to the elements that made the previous Infamous games so much fun, only this time on a powerful next-gen console.
Outside of our walls, there's a vast frontier, occupied by strange and deadly forces.
Creators of the Halo franchise, Bungie, have been working for years on Destiny. This is a hugely ambitious shared-world shooter they're releasing through Activision. It's promising a compelling storyline set in an intriguing sci-fi world with competitive multiplayer, cooperative gameplay choices, and wide-open public combat areas. Destiny looks truly epic.
It's the police. Anybody there?
This is unbelievable.
Back in the 90s, Resident Evil changed my life and is to this day one of my all-time favorite games. The iconic zombie title launched the survival horror genre of gaming, which has since dwindled fairly miserably. Now Resident Evil creator Shinji Mikami is bringing it back with The Evil Within. It's an extremely brutal, intense and terrifying looking game that I just cannot wait to scare myself senseless with. Microsoft's flagship shooter franchise raised the bar with Halo 4 in 2012, and I've been eagerly awaiting the follow-up ever since. Very little is known about Halo 5 just now, except that it will be released on the Xbox One, but I'm confident that the astronomical production values Microsoft afforded the last game will be applied to this one, ensuring another modern classic.
This country is riven by civil war.
Elder Scrolls games Skyrim and Oblivion were two of the greatest games of the last generation, and taking the world to which they belong and making it multiplayer is hugely exciting. After years of production, a reported $200 million budget, and a few successful beta periods, Bethesda's MMO, The Elder Scrolls Online, is almost upon us.
An empty throne is a beacon.
And I dearly hope that it delivers on its enormous potential.
Calling you to reign.
Alright, the store was empty. I heard that gunfire.
Like they did with Watch Dogs the year before, Ubisoft blew everybody's mind with The Division at E3 last year. It's a tactical, multiplayer, third-person shooter set in a post-apocalyptic New York City, and it's a beautiful looking game that promises highly rewarding and innovative gameplay.
6 months into the invasion, Nilfgaard's legions had pierced the heart of the Northern Realms.
A violent, mature fantasy RPG set in a huge open world, The Witcher 3 boasts an epic single-player campaign that could take as long as 100 hours to complete. Then there's a range of different endings to it, depending on choices you make throughout the game. The combat system looks great, the character and creature design look awesome. I just can't wait to play this.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher.
I'm gonna kick all your asses.
Although the previously mentioned games aren't in any order, my number one absolute most exciting game of 2014 is Titanfall. While the multiplayer first-person shooter genre is already heavily crowded, the focus on giant mech suits and wall-running infantry of Titanfall look like a welcome and very exciting breath of fresh air. This game just looks so awesome, but could it actually topple Call of Duty and be the definitive first-person shooter of this generation? There's only a couple of months until we find out, as this game releases in March. Mint. Whatever you choose to play, I hope your 2014 is filled with gaming joy. Daniel Rutledge, 3 News.